Spring loved her puppies. They were pit bulls, all muscle and energy. There was Bruno, the leader, always watchful. Luna, the fastest, a blur of white fur. Tank, the strongest, built like his name. And Pepper, the smallest but the smartest, her eyes full of mischief.
Spring trained them every day. Obedience, agility, even a little problem-solving. She knew pit bulls were intelligent, but these pups surprised even her. They learned fast, working together like a team. Their bond was unbreakable.
They grew quickly. Soon, they weren't puppies anymore. They were strong, imposing dogs. But at home, with Spring, they were always her playful pups. They'd tumble and wrestle, their barks echoing joy, their loyalty to her absolute. Little did they know, their world was about to change. The peace wouldn't last.
One night, a strange hum filled the air. It vibrated in their chests. Bruno, ever vigilant, was the first to react. He stiffened, a low growl rumbling in his chest. The hair on his back stood on end. He looked at Spring, his eyes reflecting the strange lights in the sky. The lights grew closer. Huge, silent ships descended from the clouds, casting eerie shadows over the land. Fear gripped the hearts of humans, but Spring felt a different kind of fear. A fear for her dogs, mixed with a strange sense of foreboding.
Panic erupted in the streets. People ran, screaming. The ships disgorged creatures unlike anything Spring had ever seen. They were tall and slender, with gray, hairless skin. Their eyes were black and cold, devoid of any emotion. They carried strange weapons that pulsed with an eerie light.
The aliens advanced, firing their weapons, buildings crumbled, and the air filled with the screams of the dying. Spring knew she had to get out of the city. She gathered her dogs, their eyes reflecting the flames that consumed their world.
"We have to go,"
she whispered, her voice tight with fear. They fled into the night, the sounds of chaos at their heels. They ran for days, the sky choked with smoke, the stench of death heavy in the air. But the aliens were relentless. They pursued the humans, their cold eyes burning with a terrible purpose.
One day, they were cornered. A group of aliens had them surrounded. Spring knew this could be the end. She looked at her dogs, their bodies tense, their eyes blazing with defiance. They were ready to fight, to protect her. "Go, get to safety,"
she whispered, tears streaming down her face. But the dogs didn't move. They stood their ground, growling menacingly at the approaching aliens. Bruno, the leader, charged first. He slammed into the lead alien, his powerful jaws clamping down on its arm. The alien screamed, its weapon falling from its grasp. Luna, a blur of white, darted between the aliens, her sharp teeth tearing at their legs. Tank, true to his name, ploughed through the ranks of the aliens, scattering them like bowling pins. And Pepper, the smallest, used her intelligence to her advantage. She darted underfoot, tripping the aliens, creating chaos in their ranks.
The battle raged, a blur of teeth and claws and strange pulsing weapons. But the dogs were fierce, their love for Spring fueling their courage. They fought with the ferocity of cornered animals, their loyalty to each other and their human unwavering. Finally, the last alien fell. The dogs, wounded but triumphant, gathered around Spring. They had won. They had saved her. They had saved humanity.
The world marveled at their bravery. The pit bulls, once feared and misunderstood, became symbols of hope. They were living proof that even in the darkest of times, courage and love could prevail. They were Earth's best defenders, and their legend would be passed down through generations.